Cyclone Hamoon is rapidly intensifying on approach to Bangladesh right now. Per satellite imagery, it's a Category 3 on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with currently located at 20.1 degrees north, 89.7 degrees east, moving rapidly off towards the northeast right now. This storm has absolutely blown up in the last 12 to 24 hours. Now maximum sustained winds are at 115 miles per hour. That's 185 kilometers per hour, and 1 minute sustained winds, and a pressure of 964 millibars, moving northeast at 14 miles per hour. So this is where the storm is located right now, just off the coastline right now. Fairly small wind field as far as these storms go, but albeit it is still just off the coastline right now. It is unclear what watches or warnings are in effect, but it is recommended that you attune to the weather official office in those regions. Right now, the storm is located 125 miles away from Kolkata, 125 from Kuakata, I should say, 175 from Cox's Bazar, 190 from Kolkata, 210 from Chittagong, and 260 from Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. This storm poses a very significant risk to portions of the coastline, as the official agencies are well underestimating this storm's true intensity based on satellite imagery and microwave passes, which indicate that this storm is very strong right now and still rapidly intensifying at this time. And you can see here, the satellite estimates are hopefully behind on the satellite intensity estimates. Joint Typhoon Warning Center is down at an appalling 80 miles an hour only for this storm. We think that it's much stronger than that, and it probably is. You can see those wind field graphics the wind field is forecast to shrink a little bit according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. We'll have to wait and see on that, but we don't think that this is going to weaken anytime soon. This storm could intensify right after landfall. We'll have to wait and see on that. It's a very uncertain situation. How much time does this storm have to intensify? Does it weaken before it comes to the land? And you can notice there, going right over a major city. I believe there's 7 to 8 million people in that major city in eastern Bangladesh. So if you are in those regions or anywhere in the path of this storm, it is recommended that you take the highest precaution and do not wait to take precautions. Of course, this storm is rapidly moving off towards the northeast. Sea surface temperatures right now are more than enough to sustain more intensification. This is a question of how high the wind shear gets right now. Sea surface temperatures are fairly conducive for additional development, and I imagine that will be continuing to be the trend over the next 12 to 24 hours. But as I said, will this storm weaken until it goes into landfall? We'll have to wait and see. Wind shear is on the rise, though, so that could be a potential caveat for the storm. And let's hope that the storm does weaken at least a little bit before it makes landfall in Bangladesh. This is what the radiometric plot is saying right now. You can see the Joint Typhoon Warning Center's forecast is listed there, that gray cone. Or that gray line, I guess you should say, forecasting a downward trend. I really don't think it's going to happen. Wind shear is on the rise. It's around 15 knots right now. It may be getting up towards 20. It is forecast to rise soon. Sea surface temperatures are not going to be an issue. Relative humidity also should be fairly conducive for development. I mean, just look at the storm already at what it's done. And here is our storm on the latest satellite imagery right now. You can see that it is looking phenomenal right now. It's got an eye that has recently popped out, and it is albeit it's by a clearer than what it looks there. These images are at least a little bit out of date. The storm is rapidly moving off towards the northeast and still rapidly intensifying at this time. You can see that large rain shield off towards the north, moving inland into portions of eastern India, maybe getting towards Kolkata, and moving into Bangladesh, causing heavy rainfall already in more populated areas. And look at that visible imagery right there at that last second. Very strong storm pushing off towards the northeast, and I imagine is catching a lot of people off guard, and I think that people are going to be very unprepared for this storm, as it is a very powerful storm moving into very low-lying areas, and storm surge is going to be a massive issue with this, as well as heavy rainfall flooding. Very important that you stay tuned to your weather office in the area for the most up-to-date information with this extremely dangerous tropical cyclone.